Hola chicas, today we're just going to have a look at the present continuous. So this is just a piece of grammar that we need to have a look at as regards Spanish. So this is the equivalent of like I am doing, I am eating, that ing in Spanish, okay? So there's two parts to it which we'll see in this little PowerPoint presentation. This is covered on page 161 in your textbook. So we'll be referring back to that later on, okay? So the first part is the present continuous of Spanish is a verb form that tells us what is happening right now. So it's that idea of I am talking right now or I am eating. Okay. So there's two parts to it. There's the helping verb estar and the participle. So the participle or the ing bit is formed for adding ando for ar verbs or iendo for er or ir verbs. So what you do is you're taking off the ar or you're taking off the er or ir and you're adding ando for the ar verbs and iendo for the er or ir verbs. Okay, so that's that idea of the infinitive. Okay, here we've got the verb estar. So you will be using, depending on the person or the person referring to. So this will be this is what you'll be using as regards to the person. So the first one we've got here is estoy, I am. Estás, you are. Está, he or she is. Estamos, we are. Estáis, that's your you plural, and están, they are. So that verb's really important here. So this is the bit. So you'll be choosing the person. So it might be if it's he is, you're going to use está, and then either ando or indo, or if it's we, it's going to be estamos. So we'll see a few examples next. So the present participle, just to revise, is the ing bit in English. So jugar is the verb, the infinitive of the verb to play. So you have the verb jugar. If you take off the ar verb, take the ar off. Okay, so we've got the jug, and because it's an ar verb, we just add on ando. So that's the example of playing. Here we have an example with comer. So the verb comer is er verb. So we take off the er, we're left with the com, and then that er becomes iendo, so comiendo. Okay. The next bit here we've got is the verb vivir, which is an ir verb. So you take off the ir, that leaves you with the viv, and then you add on the iendo. So then you're left with viviendo. Okay. So here we've got an example. ¿Qué está haciendo? What is he doing? So the first bit is we have to take the verb estar. This is the first bit you do. So the verb estar, okay? So we're looking for the he is, so it's going to be está. The verb to lavar is to wash. So because it's an AR verb, we take off the AR and we add on ANDO. This bit, the lavar, that never changes. If it's always going to be lavando, yeah. The only bit that's going to be changing all the time is the estar bit. So for he is, it's going to be está. If it was I am washing, it would be estoy lavando. You are washing, estás lavando. He or she está. Estamos for we, say we are estamos lavando, and estáis lavando for you plural, and the last one will be están lavando. So this bit the lavando never changes. This bit here never changes. The bit that changes is going to be the different bits of the different forms of estar in the present tense. So here we've got está lavando la ropa. He is washing the clothes. Here we've got ¿qué está haciendo? What is she doing? Okay, so here we've got the verb estar, to be. We're using the está because that's the she is. The verb here is trabajar. Okay, so we're taking off the AR here. Okay, and then we've got trabajando. So that's how you get the working, the ing bit. That ando bit matches with the ing here. So she is working in an office, so está trabajando en la oficina. Okay, so that's the end of the slideshow. I was going to show this to you in the book. So on page 161, there's an explanation here on the book. Okay, what you've seen in the book. Okay, I've just gone through some of the irregular verbs, the indo, for the er and ir, and ando for the ar verbs. There are some irregular ones. Okay, like caer, that's the verb to fall. Creer, to believe. Construir is to build or to construct. Leer, to read. oír, to listen, traer, to bring. Okay, and then there's some of these verbs that are that are irregular in the AR, ER. Okay, but they have like some changes. Like for instance, decir becomes the I, diciendo. Dormir becomes durmiendo with a U. Divertir has a second I here. Freír, to fry, becomes freyendo. Morir, this is, you see, is quite typical, has a U. Moriendo, dying. Pedir, to ask, becomes pidiendo. Asking, yeah. Preferir, to prefer. Prefiriendo, there's an I here, preferring, yeah. Reír, to laugh. Riendo, laughing. Repetir, to repeat. Repitiendo, repeating. Sentir is like to feel. Okay, sintiendo, there's an I change there. Servir, to serve. Sirviendo, so there's an I here. Okay, and venir, to come. Viniendo, coming. Uh, so what I want you to try is at home, there's three things I want you to try. I'm going to do this in the Google Doc, so just click on the Google Doc, okay, and put it onto the Google Doc. So first thing I want you to do is I want you to translate. So this is your first task I want you to complete. Is I want you to translate these 10 sentences de español a inglés, so from Spanish to English, okay? So for instance, this one here, number one, I'll do as an example. Los chicos están jugando al fútbol en el patio. So the boys are playing football in the yard or on the patio. Okay, so los chicos, so the boys are playing football. Yeah. If you look at this number two, yeah. So here looking at está saliendo. Somebody is going out. Con un chico muy alto, a very tall boy. Okay, so that's what you're looking at. So the first thing I want you to do is to try that uno a 10. The second thing I want you to do is on página 162. Is I want you to try and translate these ones from de inglés a español, from Spanish to English. I'll give you a little help with some of the verbs. This first one here is going to be using the verb estudiar. So las chicas están estudiando. Número dos is going to take the verb escuchar. And just be careful here with the no. So you can say, el chico no está escuchando. This one here, you're just going to start off with estamos. Okay, estamos something the internet. Four again is going to be in estamos, yeah? Estamos something in Barcelona now. Número 5, number 5 is going to be the men, so los hombres, and then you're going to use están and then look up the verb swimming, okay? Here now, numero 6, number 6, where are you? So this SING is singular, so you're going to use the to. So that's going to be, you're going to start that off with maybe with a question mark and then estás. And then this is the verb doing is going to be hacer. Where are they living? So the key thing here is here's going to be, you're going to start off with the where, so it's going to be a donde, and then you're going to, they is going to be están, and then the verb here to living. Okay, I am putting on my makeup in my bedroom. That is actually done on the previous page if you read through the explanation. 9, they are ordering food, so you're going to start off with están, okay, and look up the verb to order, which we saw. And what are you doing, plural. So that's going to be your vosotros. So you're going to start off, so you're going to start off with que, and then the plural here is estáis, and you're going to look up the verb to do, which is hacer. Okay, so that's what I want you to try for today. Is that okay? The next little thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do the 24-hour clock. And that hopefully will be finished most of the stuff in this chapter. Okay. Gracias para escuchar. Thanks for listening. Y hasta pronto, chicas.